Good morning. This is Kristen, pushing positivity into your spaces. Gonna do a quick video today, and I'm not even gonna tell you what it's about, but I'm gonna tell you what my mother did to me. All right. So dated this guy. I'm not gonna call his name because I don't know if he watches these videos or not. But I don't care because as soon as I talk about it, he's gonna know who he is. But anyway, thought this was the love of my life. I think we dated from third grade to senior year, my senior year. 9 years, right? So everybody in the neighborhood just, oh, they gonna get married. They gonna get married. They just been together so long. And like we had relatives in Birmingham. So if he went there in the summer and I was there in the summer, we all got together, that kind of stuff. So we dressed alike, all that old fraggle. But anyway, so I think this was my junior year because he's a year older than me. So my junior year, I come home from school. I'm in uniform. I went to all girls Catholic school. I'm in uniform, and my mother says, "Kristen, I want you to come go to parent teacher conference with me." I said, "I don't want to go, Mom. I don't. You ain't never asked me to go to no parent teacher conference with you before. Why?" And so this is what she said here. Well, I guess you thought I asked you to go. I said, you're going to parent teacher conference with me. And she walked away. So I knew that meant I had to go. Okay. So I went upstairs and she said, put on something nice. So I said, okay, Mama. So I get dressed and we drive because she worked on the west side. So we go to the west side, and mind you, she's at a vocational high school with mostly guys. So they taught like mechanics and HVACs and that kind of stuff. So I'm getting out the car, and the boys is running to her and running to the car, and they hear, Miss Hudson's daughter is here, and they coming to the door. I got nervous. I said, they crazy. So I'm sitting at my mother's desk. I don't know nobody go to here, or at least I thought I didn't. But so this girl comes in and she said she's sitting talking to my mom. And so my mother introduces me. She said, I ain't gonna call her name either. So and so, this is my daughter, Christian. So I was like, hey, how you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So the girl is sitting there talking to my mother, and all of a sudden she says, yeah, Miss Hudson, I'm gonna be sending you a invitation to my wedding. So she was like, yeah, I heard. So I'm like, what? I said, wow. I said, you young. I said, are you graduating this year? She's like, and my mother said, no, she in the same class as you. I said, so you a junior? She was like, yeah. I was like, wow, you young to be getting married, whatever. She said, we just 11. I said, oh, okay. Never thinking anything. Keep up now, okay? So she's talking about the wedding and all this stuff. And so she says, oh, Miss Hudson, don't you live on the same street as my fiance? I said, so that's when them cat ears and all them ears probably flopped up. I said, well, who's your fiance? So we just gonna call him Ray Ray Jenkins. His name ain't Ray Ray Jenkins, but this is what we gonna call him. She was like, Ray Ray. I said, Ray Ray? Ray Ray who? And she said, Ray Ray Jenkins. I said, oh yeah? She was like, yeah. She said, you know him? I said, yeah, I've known him all my life. So in the meantime, he heard that Miss Hudson's daughter was with her. And I don't know what all the little boys said or whatever, but he came flying in that room. And he looked at me. He looked at his fiance. Then he looked at my mother. So he said, he came, you can't turn around now. I almost said it too. So he comes in And he says, hey, Miss Hudson. She was like, mm-hmm. That's my mother. That's telling you that is my prime mother. My mother. He said, how you doing, Miss Hudson? She was like, mm-hmm. So he said, I don't know if he didn't know who to go to or what. So he just like stood there. And so I was like, well, hey, I almost called his name. Hey, Ray Ray. And he was like, Chris, what you doing up here? My mama work here. Oh, okay. I said, you knew my mama worked here, right? Yeah, but I ain't think you was gonna be. I said, I bet you did. So he said, I said, I've been crazy. I said, well, congratulations. I hear you getting married. And he said, oh yeah. I said, you didn't tell me. I said, you didn't say nothing to me about it. Wow. And we've been friends since we was in what, kindergarten? And he was like, oh, Chris, I was going to tell you. So the girl says, I'll be right back. Something. She ran down the hallway. And I looked at him and I said, you better beat me to my house explaining this to me. So we get to, when I tell you the ride home was silent. See, my mother, I don't know if she didn't want to tell me or she wanted him to have to tell. I don't know. But when I say I was devastated, I was devastated. So we get to my house and he's standing like on my sidewalk, him and one of his boys and his brother. So I get out the car. Mind you, my mother has made me dress up, so I'm sure I'm in a skirt and sweater and a heel, probably, dressed, because that's my mother, whatever. So I said, Mom, I'm going to talk to him for a minute. She said, okay. So, mind you, I was a wild child back then. I was just kind of psycho, right? So he came up and I said, uh, help me with this here. And as a young girl, that's some fracturing of the everything about that you learn that everything is a lie. Mind you, at that time, I was a virgin. I wasn't thinking about any sexual nothing. That's not where my mind was. I was more scared of my mama finding out I was having any of that kind of stuff than anything. So we standing in the driveway and he says, well, Kristen, I fell in love. I said, well, wait a minute. When did you have time to fall in love? You just took me out the other day. So I don't. So before I knew it, y'all, I had jumped in this man. I had just jumped on him. I just was jumping and I was scratching. I was trying to pop his eyeballs out. And I was going to collect them eyeballs and bring them on in the house and stomp on them. And then I might have given them back to his parents. But, So he said, I don't remember who broke us up. Because every time I looked at him, I wanted to slap him. But I don't know who broke us up or who stopped it or whatever. And he was like, Kristen, you don't understand your. I said, what is it to understand? I don't get it. So I came in the house, and of course, emotional Kristen. I cried and 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 cried and cried. And my mother said, this is what I want you to listen to this advice. My mother said, I told you a long time ago, he was not meant for you. I was like, and see, as a young girl, you was like, you don't know, I'm in love and I love him, and you don't know. That was me, crazy. But my mother knew she had that gift. She felt, something in her spirit about that clown. So I'm going to just let you young girls know everybody is not meant to be with you or be in your space or around you or you don't to sleep with, man. It's just your space. And I ain't talking about your space of your home. I'm talking about your body, your core, your soul, your spirit is special and you need to guard it from people who don't mean it no good. I still run into this guy who still tells me I'm the one. No, I was about number 16 here. I don't think I was number one, no. But my mother, man, she gave it to me. So, the moral of that story is gouge as much eyeballs out as you. No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The moral of that story is just to guard your space, young ladies. Guard your space. Okay? I'm going to get up here, get ready to go to work, pushing positivity into your spaces. Love and light, y'all. Love and light. Peace.